LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion advised.
Now, here's LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191. With Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Are you insane?
Hey, yes, it is LoveLine. I'm always surprised when the show starts, even though it starts at 10 every night. I've been here for 3 years. Phone number for LoveLine, 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number, 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is over there. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist, although he's not technically over there tonight because he's a little further over on the phone. Speaking to the hospital, no doubt. Anyway, They Might Be Giants are our guests tonight. I know they're both Johns. I don't know which John's which.
This is John Linnell over here.
And Flansburgh is in...
John Flansburgh on the working mic over here.
In the front.
I'm on the broken mic over here.
Let me tell you, I'm going to come clean and tell you all I know about They Might Be Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I think of you guys as a smart band. Because it's like Schoolhouse Rock, half your songs, singing about atoms and putting things together and how the sun works and that kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
Always thought you were a cool band. I've never seen you live.
Well, we're playing on Friday. Come on down.
I'm going to be in Chicago. Are you playing in Chicago?
We're playing Chicago soon, yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing everywhere. We're on the road for a month and a half. We're going to be playing every major city in the United States.
You're doing San Fran tomorrow night,
yes.
And House of Blues out here in L.A. on Friday, and then the Coach House on Saturday, which is, I guess, in San Juan Capistrano.
Yes.
And then it's all over.
Yes.
All over the place. Plus, we have a live album if people really can't get out to see us.
For the shut-ins out there.
That,
the Housebound.
Severe Tire Damage is the name of it. And what number album is this for you guys?
That's our 100th album. We are celebrating our 100th release.
But,
like the Steve...
which different album is this? I know you've done copies of this one.
No. It's like our seventh album or something like that. That's seventh or eighth album.
And you counted this one, even though it's a compilation, because there's some new work on here too. And how many new songs? Dr. Worm
is the single and video off the record, and there's about four other brand new songs, and then there's sort of a survey of our whole recording career, a bunch of songs from our very earliest to our most recent records.
And I was talking to your record rep, and it was interesting. She or he. Can't remember which one I was talking to.
Oh, okay.
It put it a very interesting way, which is a lot of these songs you've been playing for years. You've been working it out on the road, and I guess they evolve.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so you're not exactly finishing with the same product you started with.
That's right. Some of them sound very different from the recorded version. Some of the recorded versions were done with drum machines and synths, and this is a live band, so it's a really different sound.
Now, I don't know what the name of this song is, and I don't even know if it was by one of you guys or They Might Be Giants, but what song is Don't Let It Start?
They Might Be Giants, yeah.
That's us.
It was both
Those are very first, those are very first songs.
That's a great song.
Well, thank you.
Is that on here?
Afraid not.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Both of you, get out of my sight.
But you can buy that.
We got other. It's available on a record. Yeah,
it'd be like Stairway to Heaven not being on a Led Zeppelin compilation.
That's right. Well, wait for the second live album.
Now, why isn't that song on there? Do you play that song live?
We do, yeah.
I love that song.
Can't we just put you directly through to the record company so you can just spank us simultaneously?
Do you record a couple of shows and then?
Yeah, we were actually recorded. We did this one thing for the Spin Radio network a couple of years ago that just kind of captured the band had been playing. We'd been on the road for a couple of months, and everything was really together. And we just happened to luck out and get a really great recording of the band, and that was really the beginning of the idea that we could actually do a live record, because we had done some live recordings and they were all sort of huffing and puffing and just that kind of, it just didn't, they were good shows but they just weren't great recordings, and this thing turned out really well, and we just started working on compiling other songs, and we recorded a couple of versions of Don't Let It Start, but they just weren't as excellent as they should have been.
Up to our high standards.
Yeah, but it's such a good song. I mean, I really love that song.
We agree.
Severe Tire Damage #2 will be out in 2003, probably.
Now, John, I'm reading through the They Might Be Giants Shine's fact sheet, and there's some interesting things on here, such as multiple appearances on Conan and Letterman and The Tonight Show, and I've caught you guys on that a few times.
I like the way you said John. Was that like both of us?
No, I was getting to John Flansburgh, who you directed Ben Folds' 5 video, Soul Coughing, Edwin Collins.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. And you've done one of your own videos, or do you do them all? Or
well, we started out doing videos with a guy named Adam Bernstein, who's like since become a movie director. But we would collaborate with him, but he was the real live director, and that was kind of an apprenticeship for me.
Right.
But I would build the props, and he would point me in the direction to put them.
And what is your? I'll ask this to both of you, and you can both jump in. You seem like intelligent guys. Did you meet in college?
We're regular guys. Yeah.
We're regular, yeah.
I'm an art school graduate. It's not that hard to get through art school.
It's hard for me to get through anything that has school at the end of it.
Well, yeah, but
bartending school, traffic school, anything that has school at the end of it.
Bartending school, that's something that we understand.
I think that we're not particularly smarter than other bands. I think there's this thing about a lot of bands, which is that it's considered uncool to
be smart,
be normal. Like you sort of dumb yourself down for the rock.
Right. That's what I do every night.
And we've kind of failed to do that, I guess, is what it is.
Yeah. But although we have had many people sit where you guys are sitting, and they are in fact stupid.
Okay.
There's some that play stupid, and then some that live it.
That would explain the drool here.
Right. That's why we have the trough system underneath the microphones. All right. There's also a lot of heavy drinking going on in this show, mostly because most of the bands start drinking about 9:30 or 10 o'clock religiously, no matter where they are, and especially if they're from just flew in from England or New York or something. In which case, it's God knows what time to them. So if you guys feel free to get loaded. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
thank you.
Drew, did you bring the booze? No. All right, you ready to get going?
Yeah.
Is there anything we're missing?
No.
You're not doing Oprah?
No, I'm not going to do it.
All right. So you're wasting everyone's time tomorrow night?
I don't know. They never tell you why not.
He doesn't like black people. That's what he said off the air. But
wow.
Did they?
Of course not.
Kathy.
Yes. Hi, Adam.
Yes, you're 37.
Yes, I am, unfortunately. They Might Be Giants, big fans of you. I just bought your live album. You're playing a lot on FNX.
Right.
Yeah. Are you
calling from Boston?
You're from the Lynn area, right?
No, we've worked with people. We're from the western suburbs of Boston. At one point.
Okay.
We worked with somebody from
Brookline?
Lincoln, Mass. Is where John and I.
Okay, I knew you were from up here.
Yeah.
Drew and Adam, love your show. Love everything that you do. Agree with about 100% of everything you say.
Well, that's a fairly good compromise.
Thank you.
Almost 100. The only thing I just wanted to offer a different perspective. I got married when I was 19. Had my first child when I was 20. Unplanned. My husband and I met in college, fell in love, had our first child, and of course
you've already said something that takes you away from 90% of our listeners.
Finished college,
right?
Yeah. And I know, like most of your listeners, I think are coming from a different world, right? But I just wanted to offer a little ray of hope for anyone who may be young, facing that decision. If you really are in love, if you really are committed, it can work out.
Let's examine that a second, Kathy. I mean, what other sorts of things can people look at in helping determine whether or not this is a good time and a good decision? In other words, to me, what comes to mind is something we've already mentioned, that you're both well on your way to pursuing some sort of productive life, right? You're both in college. When this is that. Two, I would think looking at both your family systems, where you came from,
right?
Were they stable? Were they solid? Is it a good is it a good template for something? I mean, are you guys just acting something out and escaping to get married? Or are you getting married because you're healthy and you've met somebody and you're making a decent choice?
Right. Well, I think you do definitely need a support network. If you have no one to support you, that is going to be very difficult. And luckily, my parents were very supportive, insisted that we both finish school, And that's what made all the difference in the world. I think it would have been
to be fair to Kathy, to be fair to most of our listeners, I think they look at the federal government as sort of a large family, large support network there. And in a way it is. I put a few dollars aside each paycheck that goes toward God knows who, God knows where, having God knows what. But that is how most of our listeners look at their extended family. Look at the government as their extended family. Kathy?
It is that.
All right, so it worked out for you. Your kid's old now.
Yeah.
You're 37.
I'm going to college, as a matter of fact, next year.
At 37?
Yes,
that's incredible.
37. She's looking at Princeton and Cornell, Carnegie Mellon, very bright girl. So it can work. And I just wanted to offer a little, different perspective. And I think this is great that they might be Giants around. We've been such fans for years. It's just great to talk to you guys.
All right, thanks.
All right,
thanks,
great.
Kathy.
Thanks a lot.
Care.
You remember
Bye-bye.
Cornell? Thanks, Mom.
Oh, I remember when I got out of college, I was looking at many universities.
No, but you and I walked that hill up to Cornell looking for the gym there, remember?
Oh, we did?
I guess that was Ithaca.
In Ithaca?
Yeah.
Oh, was Cornell near Ithaca?
Cornell is in Ithaca.
Yeah.
Drew loves the colleges. For me, it'd be like going to a tortilla factory or something. Going to, what it's like for Drew going to a university.
I think it's almost the strip. They're taking us to tourist strip places for you.
Yeah, it'd be like if there were these huge strip clubs that took up acres and acres and had like a football team and a library, and we could just walk through the hallowed halls of these places and look at strippers present and future. Flint Publishing, thanks, Ann. Yeah, that would be a good analogy. Dan.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for the compliment you made at the end of our conversation on last night's show.
Remember Dan?
No.
Dan has the muscular dystrophy and the spastic paraparesis.
Right.
Yes.
You took the time and prayed and thank God that it wasn't a lot more people that had to deal with this disease.
Yeah, I know. I'd be pissed if I were you, though, about that. I mean...
yeah, that really made me feel a lot better about myself. And Dr. Drew...
Dan.
Called my urologist and explained my concerns.
Yeah.
And he says, well, I got an opening Monday morning. You can come in at 9:15, and I have various medications, and I have one I know that will work perfect for you.
Good.
So I'd like to thank you guys on that.
Great. This is Dan that was having retrograde ejaculation.
And
Dan called in at the beginning of the show last night. That's why I was a little bit confused when he said the end of the show. It's kind of funny when the urologist says he has an opening. I don't know why, but you picture the actual end of the penis in the urethra.
That's nice.
When a proctologist says he's got an opening, that's good for a chuckle, isn't it?
And I have a compliment about masturbation.
A compliment. All right, Dan.
All right.
Okay.
Not that I need any persuading. I'm doing it anyway.
Yes, I love the way you make masturbation seem that it's not shameful. When you're in a group of guys and you got one macho jerk trying to say, hey, well, I never masturbated. Hey, that's like saying I got an itch and never scratched it.
That's right. Hey, that's good. That's a solid analogy.
And I'd rather take and put on a rubber glove and have safe sex at home than go out to a bar and pick up some woman that's so loaded she's comatose, take her out in the car, have my way with her, come home, find my penis on fire the next morning, and wind up with HIV. That's shameful, not masturbation.
All right, Dan. God bless you.
Dan's great.
Dan says, what is his affliction?
Muscular dystrophy, and then he's got spastic paraparesis in both legs.
Why do they got to call it parapara? Why do they say it twice?
Well, I was thinking about this morning. You've heard of paresthesia?
It's part of France. Where's paresthesia?
What is a word that you have?
If you guys know paresthesia,
don't look at us.
You guys are the smart band.
No. You said the word analogy.
All right. Anyway, it's basically legs are basically locked out like this. That's spastic paraparesis.
Yeah, but why the paraparesis? Why not just
Both
spastic?
sides.
Oh, so he's got a paraparesis?
Yes.
Oh, please.
Quadriparesis would be
all four?
Yeah.
If your dog got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on.
And retrograde ejaculation, that's what he actually called about last night. We got into all kinds of stuff with him, though.
Mike, he's essentially confined to a wheelchair, and he's worried about his ejaculation, and he's having an orgasm, but nothing's coming out. And that's what the retrograde ejaculation is. You sort of go into yourself. If you had eggs, you'd get pregnant, right, Drew?
I suppose.
All right, then.
In your bladder.
Right.
If you had them in your bladder.
Mikey, so if you ate eggs that morning.
Wait a minute. You're being onto something here. They've always been trying to figure out a way to get males to have kids.
Yeah, it's another bad Burt Reynolds movie idea. Or actually, it was Schwarzenegger. Mikey?
Hey.
What's going on? You're 14. You're on with They Might Be Giants.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. I've been trying to do this for the longest time. First of all, trying to get into LoveLine just to say hi. And, man, I can't believe this. Anyways, first of all, I want to say, Adam, Dr. Drew, you guys are the men.
The men?
The men.
Together,
I
the
met
man.
you guys a long time back at, what was it, Camp KOME 2.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you remember it or anything.
No kidding.
Yeah, I remember.
It was just, but it was really cool to meet you guys. And They Might Be Giants. Is it John and John that's there?
That's right.
We're here.
I just want to say I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Oh, great.
How big?
And, that I'm actually seeing you guys in concert tomorrow night.
Oh,
Great.
Yeah, and I got a question for you guys. I'm just baffled by like your lyrics and everything. I'm amazed at how you guys just come up with this crazy stuff. And I'm wondering, do you have any trick to that? I mean,
Yeah. Well, we actually have the trick right here in front of us. We drink lots of coffee. That is that's the method.
Do you find you get punchy late at night when you're drinking a lot of coffee? And
I think tonight might be one of those nights.
Yeah. We got really good arguments going, too. That's
right. With ourselves. Start interrupting ourselves to contradict ourselves.
I'm also wondering, do you guys, I know that Lincoln was opening for you guys earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Who's opening for you guys this now?
This guy named Michael Shelley. He actually was a DJ on WFMU in New York City, which is one of the few sort of freeform radio stations around. And he actually is a songwriter as well. And we heard his record, and it was kind of a great pop record, sort of in a Brian Wilson, kind of Nick Lowe vein. And so he'll be opening for the entire 2 months that we're out in the United States.
Cool.
Where are you playing tomorrow night in San Francisco?
The Fillmore.
Oh, that's cool. Never been there, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Is it cool?
Yeah, it's the,
Because the last three bands that Adam said that, they go, oh, no, it sucks. Remember?
No, that was the Cow Palace, I think.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
No, we had a good time at the Fillmore last time we were there.
Yeah, right. It was Cow Palace.
Well, that's
the architecturally compromised, but still standing. Fillmore.
Fillmore's all that Big Brother and the whole company and all that Jimi Hendrix and all that good stuff. Mikey?
Yeah.
You weren't even born. Mikey,
His parents weren't born.
What year were you born? This is going to be fun.
When were your parents born?
1983. You guys.
Great.
What year were your parents born?
2 years later.
What year were your parents born?
47, 49, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
We started the band in 1983.
Really?
Yeah.
I started my carpet cleaning career in 1983. Yeah.
Right.
It's really paid
Mike really
dividends.
knew the pain.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Why don't we play a They Might Be Giants song? You want to do that, Drew?
How about Birdhouse in Your Soul?
Oh, that's a great idea, Drew.
I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little blind friend. But really, I'm not actually your friend, but I am. You can marry me on above the light switch. Watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells. So the room house listen to me. Think of us to vigilante. My name is Blue Canary, one not spelled L-I-T-E. My star is infinite, like the Lord Jesus Symphony. It doesn't last. You can marry me on the button light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but my a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. There's a picture opposite me of my primitive ancestry, which stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts who burn up friendliness like guardian angels in time. You can hear in the end above the light switch. What you say every year? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Why alright? Leaving that light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Why alright? Leaving that light on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Oh, They Might Be Giants. Hey, that sounds great. That really
Thank
does
you.
sound good. I swear to God, those horns sound great in that
We
song.
got some practice in on that one.
Couldn't have done Don't Let It.
Yeah, we're saving it for volume 2.
Oh, could you imagine that with the horns going, Drew?
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
You really need to start a band, Adam. You do.
I'm going to start that, and I'm going to cover They Might Be Giant songs, only the ones that didn't make it onto the best of.
You know, I can say this on this show. There was a band, They Might Be Giant. You know, early on in our career, like very early, right after we started, there was a band in New Jersey called They Might Be Vaginas that started.
They toured with the Dickies for a while, didn't they?
Well, you know, it shocked us, but they were a They Might Be Giants tribute band. It was quite shocking. Yeah, because we liked it. You know, it's a family show. You know,
And they felt they were on our side.
Yeah, they were helping.
promoting the.
Oh, really?
oh yeah,
And you
they were
sent
fans.
you sent your team of lawyers over there.
Yeah, cease and desist order, right?
The
away.
lawyers showed up first, and then the longshoremen came by next with
That's right.
broken off
Pipes.
pool cues. And
Yeah.
And, you know, as soon as anybody starts doing anything offensive, they start thinking of that dog and the Gainsburger and the pill scenario. Well, we're just
Drew,
giving people what they want.
I'm going to let you rethink that whole statement over there, and then when we come back, you can put it in some context.
Okay.
Because I don't know
that was
what
just
you're
for you.
talking about.
Okay.
All right, but save the just for me stuff off the air while we're by the Coke machine.
Are we on the air now?
No, we're not. We're going to commercial. They Might Be Giants will be back. I'll be back. We'll see if Drew has a little attitude change, and he might be back as well.
LoveLine's phone number is 1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. We'll be right back. WEBN.
We're not keeping you up, are we?
I'm pitching a tent.
Oh, that's good. It's LoveLine.
WEBN.
Yeah. It was post Skinnerd, pre Speedwagon. I think would be
Speedwagon epoch had not yet dawned.
the band UFO, which apparently I'm the only one who's aware of that. John's, do you lights out?
I worked in a record store where we had all the UFO
Oh, really?
records. Yeah,
Yeah, the live one with the Lights Out Chicago. Woo! Thank you. Good night.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett, go find a UFO CD. No, there wouldn't be one. Is there one here? Yeah.
I think there's actually a cultural boycott on it.
I swear to God, I love walking around my underpants listening to like Boston and UFO in my head in my house and just playing air mop. I've switched from the I don't actually call it air guitar anymore. It's just
Just a mop.
It's called a spade a spade. It's a mop. They Might Be Giants are here in studio today. They are, I should say, tonight. They have a few dates coming up. San Francisco tomorrow. House of Blues out here in L.A. on Friday, and then Coach House.
We really want to hammer on that Coach House show there in San Juan Capistrano.
It's a tiny little place.
Yeah, it's a tiny little
That's right.
place. We want it to be full of people.
It must already be. They're probably sitting there waiting right now.
It's a very unusual place.
Very small.
Sit-down place.
Yeah.
People, I've never been there. I know it's about halfway between here and San Diego.
That's exactly right.
And a lot of big acts play there and have always played there over the years, and they seem to do all right. So I imagine people just get in their cars.
It's a fun show, and it's a really fun show. It's a fun place to do a show. It's
like dinner theater.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of calls on the band to do a different kind of show than you normally do because everybody's sitting down.
I was driving to Tijuana one night with a friend of mine who goes by the name of Snake back when I was 19 years old. And it was...
Is he friends with Spoon?
No, but he knows Weasel.
Uh-huh.
And me and Snake we just threw blankets in the back of his car, and we're going to go to Tijuana, and we had $20 in our pocket. We're going to... It's about a 2.5-hour drive from L.A., and we're going to have ourselves a few drinks in TJ and then just sleep on the beach in Tijuana. And we used to do that kind of junk all the time, but he had his stepmother's Mazda, old like a 74 Mazda, that had 4 bald tires on. I mean, actually could see belt on all 4 tires and no spare. And one blew out in San Juan, and we parked the car on the side of the freeway, and we ran across the freeway, and we slept on someone's lawn.
Excellent.
And then the next day,
I was going to say, I thought somehow UFO playing at the coach house was going to come up.
No, we just stayed near the coach house on somebody's lawn. And then the next day, Snake said, well, here's what we'll do. We'll buy a used tire for like $7 because we didn't have any money. We'll put it on ourselves. And I said, no, you can't put a tire on yourself.
Yeah.
You can't put a tire on a rim yourself. You need a whole big, pneumatic device. And then we got in this huge argument. Oh yeah, I'll put it on. No, you won't. Yes, I will. You can't do that. Oh, and so the point is we put another bald tire on and drove into TJ. Actually,
where'd you get it?
Bought it.
And they put it on.
Yeah, I told them to put it on. Pay the extra $3. Save ourselves 6 hours.
You wonder why the wheels are coming off the wagon right now in this country.
Because of me and Snake driving to TJ?
Because of the precedent you set in your youth.
No, we were a mess. Don't ever do what I did.
Yeah.
Teresa.
Hi.
You're 23.
Yep.
What's going on?
Well, I had a baby 5 months ago, and I was nursing her, so I decided to take that nursing pill. They call it the mini pill.
Yeah,
And 2 weeks ago, I took a pregnancy test, and it came up positive. And I'm wondering if I maybe got a false positive.
You certainly might have, but that's not very common. How long ago was the baby? I'm sorry.
She was born in April.
So like 5 months ago.
Yeah, she's just barely 5 months.
And you've breastfed continuously, and you've been on the mini pill.
Yeah, I don't supplement at all. So.
Do you have any other kids?
Yeah.
I'm getting close to gambling on Teresa because she got that little girl voice.
Sure, want to do it?
Yeah, everybody says I sound like I'm 12.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that, Teresa.
I know.
Shall we?
I'm
all right. Hold on, Teresa. We got gamble on your past. Hold on. You guys are going to enjoy this part of the show. You have any money on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you dig down deep into that live compilation?
I only got
type album, money.
These Vegas hundreds here.
Oh, for Christ's sake! I only got $20.
No, I got a 5.
You got a 5, Drew?
Yeah.
Come on, float us, you cheap bastard.
You?
Yeah.
What's the routine here?
I got change in my car. I'll go get it during the break. Here's the deal. I don't know why, but once in a while we gamble on a caller. And what we gamble on is not what's going on with them today. I don't care what color they are, or where they work, or who they're married to. It's what went on in their past, what brought them to where they are today. What was their childhood like? And there's a few things that always get us on the gambling roll. One of them is the little girl voice. When I hear a woman who has a little girl voice, usually means something happened to them
that stuck them
a
in
while ago.
Their development just stopped.
And they're trapped there.
Yeah. And
seriously?
Oh, yeah. And babies at a young age, multiple babies. That's a clue.
Right. So we are going to try to figure out what's going on, what Teresa's past was based.
What was her family like?
Wow. Well, you go
first. What about?
Why don't you go
what
first?
What about the $5 I just put on the table?
You'll never see that again. But don't worry.
I got a sound man that works like this.
Severe tire damage is the name of the latest They Might Be Giant CD. There you go.
Hey, it's been a gas.
There's the $5. All right, Drew. That's what I do. I start making a little change. All right, Drew. Why don't you go first and set an example?
All right. We're flying in very
uncharted waters.
Not unclear water here because we don't know anything about her except we have a sense that there's something going on. So I'm going to have to just really give it a guess, and I'm going to say parents broke up when she was about 2. A couple stepdads who were moderately abusive. Somebody was an alcoholic addict. Pretty kind of violent around her, and she started having kids at a young age, obviously, because of all this. All right. I'm not sure if there was any sexual abuse necessarily.
Right, very solid. John? A decent bet sometimes is just go, no trauma. Good family.
No trauma?
No,
Catholic,
not in this case.
Catholic
No way.
upbringing.
Parents still together. Sometimes they don't admit to things.
Don't know what I'm talking about, but the mini pill thing seems like, isn't that some kind of conscientious, like going to a doctor, taking the doctor's advice,
that's right.
getting it together?
Yeah.
Could be 21, little girl voice because she's 5 feet tall.
Could be. So, all right, why don't you go with no difficulties?
Right, okay, now this...
Nothing out of the ordinary.
This reminds me of playing poker on the bus like 3 in the morning with our sound man Monty, where he's like, hey, let me show you the magical effects, and then the money goes away.
Right.
Okay, so
Listen,
hey, it's been great.
We've heard just as much. We've heard just as much as you have.
Okay,
and that's a solid. That's a solid guess because sometimes there is something and they don't admit it. In which case you win.
That's right. And John's in for 5. So
no, he gets changed.
No, he gets changed.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Out of my ass if I lose. All right, John. So
I'm going to go with Drew on this. And just, I don't know why.
You can't go with Drew.
You got to make it at least a little bit different.
Really?
Yeah,
a little bit different.
Just go with alcoholism or something.
God.
I feel so soiled. Well, I think I'm gonna stick with my brother, Mr. Flansburgh here, and say no trauma.
No, you can't do that.
Can't
either.
do that.
You have to have your own.
You have to form your own opinion.
Oh wow.
Shall I form one for you?
Can I have my dollar back?
Just go with Dad drank too much. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Everyone's dad who calls into the show is Lush.
Okay.
All right. Dad was an alcoholic?
Sure.
That's reasonable.
Okay. Little girl voice, I'm sticking with that. So I'm going to go with...
there's been no sexual abuse put on the table.
All right, I'm going with some sexual abuse.
And you get the whole...
I got the whole spectrum.
Yeah. And if I were you...
Could have been the gardener, could have been her dad.
I would go... like some sort of pressure, like
just going sexual abuse.
Let me just say where I think a reasonable one would be 18-year-old boyfriend pressured her when she was like 12.
Yeah. Solid. Yeah. Now something before that. Teresa?
Yeah, because the parents broke up.
Hello.
All right.
Hi.
Tell us about your past, and then we'll get to your current problems.
Well, actually, my mom and dad are still together, and my dad didn't drink when I was born. He drank before, but they're really religious. I was a daddy's girl, like.
Yeah.
And then I got married when I was 18, and I had really, really bad boyfriends before that. In fact, one beat me really bad.
How old were you when you started having sex?
I was 17.
Why would you seek out the abusive boyfriends?
Well, I think just because I had no self-esteem.
Why?
My older brother told me I was ugly my whole life.
Well, I told my sister she was fat her whole life, and she didn't kill herself until like 6 months ago.
Did
I believe that.
Did he beat you up or anything? Your brother?
Yeah, we fought. I beat him up as much as he beat me up.
Did your dad do anything to you? Never.
No. He spanked the pillow other than spanking me.
Did your parents? Did you ever have an eating disorder or anything like that?
No.
Your dad spanked the pillow?
I was anorexic before.
You what?
I was anorexic before I got pregnant with my first baby.
Isn't that an eating disorder?
An eating disorder.
I'm no doctor, but
that's an eating disorder, Teresa. So what I'm getting towards here is your parents were real intrusive with you. I mean, your dad was not just doting upon you; he was sort of controlling and really involved in you in lots of ways, right?
Well, I don't know what you mean by that.
Very often kids have eating disorders or in families where the parents don't acknowledge you as a separate person. They act out all their own stuff on you, and they need you to be what they need you to be rather than allowing you to be who you are.
I get what you're saying. No, actually what it was is I had an older sister that was really, really, really skinny, and I'm not as tall as her. I'm only 5'6", and when I was like 13 years old, I weighed 98 pounds, and I thought that was disgusting, and I just needed...
No, there's a reason for that.
You're 5'6", you're 98 pounds, you're 13, you think that's disgusting. There's something going on. It's not because you have an older sister who's on the volleyball team.
Your parents never fought?
Huh?
Your parents fight a lot?
No. They'd fight, but then they'd always get each other.
All right, hold on one second. Let me talk to the boys here for a second. See, this is why the no problems is a good bet here, because Teresa is chock full of problems. but she's not really coming to any of them. Yeah. She's got an eating disorder, or had an eating disorder. She's had a couple of physically abusive boyfriends.
Married at 18, kids.
Right, but yet she's kind of sticking with the parents are together, deeply religious, everything was good.
I think I'm winning here.
You guys are fighting for your money,
so.
though.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think
you're going to work on Teresa.
The reason we do this is to try to teach people something. And one of the things you can learn here is that how intensive people's denial systems are. I mean, Teresa's telling us about all this pathology, and everything's perfect. Everything's fine. What's the big deal?
I had an eating disorder because I had a skinny sister.
She doesn't say everything's perfect, but she's not going
you're right.
with the...
True. Don't don't use so much hyperbole here.
Okay, nothing's perfect with me right now, though. I mean...
What's the problem now? Other than you may be pregnant again.
Yeah, that, and then the fact that I was married at 18, so I feel like I never had my teenage years. I feel like I've been a mom longer than I was a teenager.
You have been.
How old is your husband?
He's 28, and he's a welder. I know you're going to love him.
Ooh, he works around metal. Get out. Get out of the house tonight. Leave the children behind you. You can have others.
Kids. Come on,
she'll have others.
But yeah, he's not bad, but I think that my self-esteem when I got married could have been better, and I could have done better.
There's some reason that you have all this self-esteem issues.
Yeah. I think it stems from the fact that I never thought I was good enough.
No, Teresa, there's something far more fundamentally going on.
You keep saying you, but something created you.
Right.
Do you understand? You thought you were fat. You never thought you were good enough. But there was an environment that helped nurture you, and they didn't do a good job.
Nurture you.
Could it be that I always wanted to be good enough for other people, and the reactions that I got weren't? I mean, I'm a person that needs.
Here's a theory that children of narcissistic parents have to basically end up their whole life is about making everything okay for the parents. You know, you're the caretaker of those parents, and then you become the caretaker of everybody else too. And now you're the caretaker in your family, and you're always subjugating your own needs on behalf of your family. Here's what you got to do: you are mom now. That's it. You are mom now, but you have to find some way of retaining that responsibility, but at the same time taking care of yourself. You have these instincts that you need to go out and act out some of these teenage issues.
Don't talk back. Let Drew finish.
You can do that in ways that still maintain balance in your family and still maintain your priority as a mom. But
it's getting surreal, Drew.
But you've got to be mom first and foremost, and try to find ways to take care of yourself.
All right, Teresa.
Are you playing baby music?
I don't know what the hell that was.
Hey, can I say hey to the guys from They Might Be Giants?
Hey, Teresa, how you doing?
I have a couple of your albums. I want to know why you never put pictures of yourself in there.
Well, that's
early trauma, I think.
No, honestly, it's an interesting thing. I mean, we made videos which had our pictures in it, but I think basically we try to put the music out in a way that lets people's imaginations run wild, so you can hear
Apollo 18, gosh. Mm-hmm. You guys are pretty chirpy. What's with all those mannequins and mechanical stuff?
Hey, Teresa?
Yeah?
I hate to cut you off right now when we got a little momentum with the band, but we're going way long on this call. But let me just ask you one thing real quick. Your dad would spank the pillow instead of spank you.
Yeah, so I didn't have to get hurt.
Okay. I see. I think that may have just been a euphemism when he said he was going to go spank the pillow. I don't know if he was actually...
Did he do it in front of her?
I don't know.
That can explain a lot.
When he really got pissed, the belt came off, and he was going after he probably went after the sofa pillow at that point. All right. Now, you see, we'll go to break, and, I don't know who won that one.
I think...
I like to think that it was a push.
It was, but John was sort of in the right realm, which is denial, which is really the issue.
There's a ton of chaos.
I didn't actually use the word denial, but I was feeling it.
But you were in that camp, and see, he'll at least get part of this.
All right. I think we'll take a break. We'll divvy up the money during the break, fellas, and we'll be back with They Might Be Giants.
Break through the routine of everyday TV and go places you've never been. Watch the Showtime free weekend, September 18th to the 20th, and discover a world of endless possibilities.
WEBN.
It's not not hard to swallow. We've got a frog in our throat.
Lick it up.
It's LoveLine.
WEBN.
That's interesting, isn't it?
All right, wait a minute. We're hearing some UFO here. Did they get to the Lights Out Chicago part in this song? Oh, it's not the live version? Let's just listen to a little UFO for a minute. Now I'm in my underpants, scratching myself. Phone's ringing, but
Smell
I can't
of
hear
anarchy.
it. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's
Anarchy
heavy.
smells quite a bit.
Hey, don't you make fun of UFO. All right. Well, let's just get the Lights Out in London.
Good
part.
artwork.
Let's see if they say Lights Out Chicago. No. All right. Thanks, Brett.
That's when the lighting guy hits the lights and the audience goes,
You guys ought to cover a little UFO. I mean, with the horns and stuff.
maybe,
going.
San Juan Capistrano will bust into it.
Come on, we're having an interesting discussion here. Bring it back.
What?
About guys being attracted to that little girl voice.
All right, we're here with They Might Be Giants. So join.
Yeah, I mean, my wife as a whole, like, she's really freaked out by women who have the baby girl voice, and I never associate. I never heard this idea that it was like that
developmental delay.
A developmental delay thing. I just thought it was like more like a head tripping. Welcome to my spider web.
That's what people get like
be
that.
more than, I mean, there's all these women in Japan who talk like that. It's very, very common in Japan.
But you know what they do to their women there when they're growing up?
They bind their feet.
Yeah.
Like Mrs. Livingston from the courtship of Eddie's father.
He's old enough for that too. But you made an interesting comment, which was that a lot of guys are attracted to that, and I would bet the guys that attract to that kind of voice are abusers.
I don't think it's some sort of chuck wagon bell going off for abusers, but
why not? We always wonder how guys figure it out.
Well, here's the point. You can tell, you can read voices just like some people can analyze handwriting. Drew and I, from listening to thousands of people a year, can sort of, guys and girls, can sort of tell where they're coming from based on the tone and the cadence and that kind of thing.
If a guy calls up with a little girl's voice, what can you tell about them?
It means he's a pedophile.
That's right. That's when you do the Dr. Laura thing. Why are you really calling?
Right. You've got a little girl's voice. Why are you really calling?
Let that little
We don't have to do that. We know why they're really calling.
Mark.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's going on, Mark?
Yeah.
All right. I don't.
No. Mark's got a problem here.
Hey,
dude.
really? Well, that just goes to show I don't read the questions.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah. I lived in New York until like a month ago, and then my parents moved out to Chicago. Well, actually, we're in the suburbs, but and I really hate it out here.
How long you been there?
A month.
You miss your
3
friends?
weeks or something.
You miss your friends?
Yeah, and my school and just New York. I mean, it's nice out here, but I like it a lot better in New York.
But think about it, Adam. You'd have to leave all your delightful friends behind.
Oh, my menagerie of friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be miserable.
I mean, especially at that age, 14, imagine.
That was miserable anyway, though.
Yeah, but imagine trying to muster the resource to start all over again and live in a different part of the country.
No.
That's hard.
Yeah, and also, like, the school out here isn't as good as the school I went to in New York.
Well, I mean, that can...
Well, that's good. That just means easier for you, right?
No, but I kind of feel like I'm being cheated out of an education.
Well, maybe your parents can change schools for next year or
Maybe
something.
I'm just being egotistic.
Well, you just watch more of the Discovery Channel. Make up for it.
Yeah,
I don't feel like I'm being cheated out of an education.
Hey, I know that wasn't popular when you were young.
Are you kidding? Yeah, we were like...
Thank God for kids like Mark. Come on.
Oh, listen, all I did was doodle on a peachy folder my entire my scholastic career, so what do I know? But, Mark, you were a good student when you were in New York?
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, now can't you take honors classes over there in Chicago?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But Mark, look, you've only been there a few weeks. This is like this reminds me of the Alan Sherman song of the kid writing back.
Hello, Mata.
Yeah, right.
Hello, Fada.
You know.
Hey, is it Camp Granada?
Smoking marijuana.
Is that your verse? I didn't know
That's
about
the remix.
To this letter.
But it's
just give it some time.
Yeah, you got to give it time, Mark, because it's your reality now, and you will find a way. It's just so hard at your age. Everything's hard at your age.
Here's the beautiful part: you're going to turn 18 and go off somewhere and be pissed that you have to leave all your friends in your life in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's a great town. We love Chicago.
As a matter of fact, we'll be there
Friday.
Day after tomorrow.
Yeah, Friday.
And all I have to say,
I love Chicago too, but it's like my brother always says, it's a good imitation.
Of New York?
Oh no, it's totally.
I know that's just
it's totally different than New York.
Totally different.
I
than
love
New York.
Chicago.
Yeah, it's a spectacular town.
And I'll be singing on the airplane, Drew.
What?
Lights out, Chicago. Yeah. All right, Mark will get over it. Chicago's not such a bad place. Nick.
Hey.
You're 30.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Great. I just want to say, Dr. Drew, Adam, you guys are fantastic.
Thanks.
And John and John, been a fan ever since you guys did that Replacements thing.
All right.
Yeah, it takes a real band to play an accordion in public, I think.
Hey, it's not that hard.
So yeah, I'm down here in San Diego, and you guys are going to play here?
Yeah.
And I'm all excited about that.
Cool.
I'll be the one with the prosthetic forehead on my real head.
All right.
My question is, have you guys ever toured with Bare Naked Ladies or Moxie Fruvis? That would be like my dream tour, to see all three of you guys together.
Oh wow! We have the same booking agent. We haven't. We've never done any shows with Bare Naked Ladies, but Moxie Fruvis early on in their career did a show with us in Canada. That was a long time ago, though.
We had the Bare Naked Ladies on in here in studio. Must have been 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Nice guys. I'm a big fan of that group.
They've got a phenomenal hit right now.
Yeah, which is funny because it's probably their 10th best song, but they didn't play the 9 before it. I mean, I'm glad they're getting airplay, and it's hold on, let me just say something about the stupidity of radio stations for just 1 second. I know we're on about 60 of them, and they may get pissed when I hear this, but the Bare Naked Ladies have been around for a number of years and had a number of very good songs which you a-holes never played. Now they have a song that's decent. It's all right. It's catchy. It's poppy. It's clever, but it's not. It's good.
It's very immediate, though. It's got that hit. It's got that je ne sais hit thing about it.
It does not. People don't have to listen to it more than once to enjoy it. As a matter of fact, if you hear it too many times, you start to hate it, which is unlike a lot of their other stuff, which you like more and more as you hear it. But it always irks me when a band has a bunch of good songs and no one will touch them for years, and then they come out with a sort of poppy. It's almost like they give in and go, hell, we got to get some radio play, and everybody jumps at the bait.
Oh, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. It's like a very uncompromised, very it's a song like theirs. I'm not
saying they sold out or they all put their heads together and said, how do we get on the radio? And I don't blame Bare Naked Ladies at all. I blame the program directors around this country of ours who should have been playing many other Bare Naked Lady songs before this one.
Well, you know what we say, keep on rocking.
And I say lights out Chicago.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to break. We have They Might Be Giants in studio, and we'll be right back.
LoveLine. Be right back in a minute. WEBN.
Man turns animal for the erotic pleasures of women.
It's LoveLine.
All right.
WEBN.
It is LoveLine. We're here with John and Jonathan from They Might Be Giants. Severe Tire Damage is the name of the new CD. And as per usual, we'll take our brief 10-second timeout at the top of the hour. We'll be right back.
This is LoveLine on
Radio Station.
We're the G spot on your radio dial.
Oh, yeah, right there.
LoveLine on 102.7.
Oh.
WEBN, Cincinnati.
It is LoveLine. They Might Be Giants is the name of the band who's in here tonight. John and John are both here. Drew, of course, and myself, Adam Carolla. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. And you know, it's funny. We were just talking about the Bare Naked Ladies. And when the band came in here, and I was looking at their sort of best of CD, and I was asking about that song that wasn't on it. And we don't want to go retrace those footsteps.
Don't Let's Start is the name of the song, available on our first album.
Great song.
On Restless Records.
Really enjoy that song, and I thought, geez, I hope that was on here, and it wasn't. But that's all right. You can get on another one, and this is great anyway.
Get all the records.
But you've always said that they always leave one off.
Now, here's the funny thing. We were talking about the Bare Naked Ladies, and they were in here 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they have a live best of that came out about then, and they were plugging. And I said, oh, great, because my favorite Bare Naked Ladies song is Alternative Girlfriend, and that was not on their best of live.
So what you're trying to say is that there's actually a parallel universe.
Yes, between the Bare Naked Ladies
and us.
Well, we're still waiting for our lifetime achievement hit, which hasn't happened to us yet. So we're on a little delay.
Right. But yeah, we're on a 10-second delay.
Wouldn't you say that the Alternative Girlfriend should be on the Bare Naked Ladies best of?
I think we've played so many concerts where somebody says you didn't play our favorite song.
Yeah, we just started.
Always somebody.
Right.
So there was it's not a deliberate attempt to try to make sure that certain numbers of kinds of records are sold.
Yeah, it's not that. We're really against the contrarian thing that like a lot of rock bands. I mean, we like to make our audience happy.
Right.
It's not like we will not play that song because we were here to torture you.
The one you love.
Yeah. No, there's another song off our very first record, just like Don't Let's Start, called She's an Angel, which we played for years and years and years. I mean, it's like one of our best songs. And we played it for, like 12 years straight at every show. And then at a certain point, it was just like, hey, this is getting to the Wayne Newton stage of like, we're going to be shaking people's hands in the audience as we're playing it. And it just felt kind of wrong. And then, we just started doing it again a couple days ago, and it feels really great again. So
it's like having sex with a girlfriend you met in an airport that you hadn't seen in 5 years.
No, but it is great.
Degraded and strange. No, it's actually it's pleasant.
Krista.
Where's the love, man? It says love lines. Where's the love?
We got to change the name of the show.
Krista?
No, that's not what he meant.
Krista. It's got to be a real name. There you are. What's up?
Hi.
Hey, you're 12.
Yeah.
She's got that little girl voice. Yeah.
Very good. How are you?
That's great. I just want to tell you guys, Adam and Drew, that you guys kick ass.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that good?
And okay, my problem is my best friend. She got a boyfriend now.
Right.
And now she's like, I'm kind of scared she's going to stop paying attention to me and everything.
She will. That's sort of normal behavior for somebody that age that gets a boyfriend. And we hear about that all the time, and it's painful. And I think the best way to deal with it is to let her know that you miss her and that you need her around, you want her around, and see if you can get her to be a little more balanced. It's better for her if she doesn't sort of throw everything into the boyfriend. It's something that teenagers do.
It's hard to help when you're 12 or 13.
Yeah, it's something they do, but it's an unhealthy thing to do.
But I'm not a doctor. But you don't want to set yourself up between the boyfriend and you.
Do not make ultimatums.
Make sure that it's like a collective thing.
No ultimatums. Encourage balance. Let her know how you feel, and recognize this is normal behavior.
And if that doesn't work, have sex with him.
I'm 12.
Thank you.
Okay.
God bless you, Krista. You're going to be fine.
Just let him touch you then or something.
No.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I was just testing you. I was testing you. Very good.
Damn.
God bless you. Hang on to that virginity.
But let her know. Let her know how you feel.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Krista.
Bye.
Take care. Yeah, I never, it's been so many years, but I remember that time when everyone was sort of breaking off. The guys were off getting girlfriends, the girls were off getting boyfriends, and if you weren't going off and hooking up with somebody,
you're alone.
It was a pretty lonely time. That's when you turned in on yourself, right, Drew? It's a lot of time.
You've been in on yourself ever since.
That's when I started putting holes in the melon rinds and then putting them in the microwave to warm them up, just to body temperature. You guys ever do that? Just checking.
I wish we were on TV now. I really
man.
I never did that.
Yeah,
please.
Wow.
Please.
We got this live album.
Yeah. Bob,
talk to us.
Hey.
You're 14.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay. I just have, you're the dude from, you got the guy in there from They Might Be Giants, right?
Yeah,
We got the guys.
Okay. I just want to say, Flood is your best album.
Thank you.
That is the coolest. I remember growing up with that.
Thank you.
Okay. And
14. He's 14. Back in the day.
Well, back in, 80s. Late 80s.
When you were 2?
Yeah. My mom used to play it all the time.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So I still like you guys now.
Excellent.
What's up?
I just got a question on, like, how can you tell, like, if you got, like, a big schlong?
You've got one.
Well, I mean,
It's like, what's average or...
there are parameters for development at your age in terms of what is and is not normal levels of development. And so there's probably some data out there on what size is normal, but basically you want to know, are you going to have a normal size or a extra large or whatever? And you got to wait till you're 18 to find that, or 21 really, to find that out.
But there's, like, no way...
No, there's no way to predict. No way to predict. You're 21, you measure yourself, and that's what you got.
Okay. And also I got a question.
Well, there's a groundhog that climbs out of my ass every year about...
and if he sees the shadow of your schlong?
If he sees the shadow of my penis, it means it's going to be a short penis. Bob?
The penis is very dysfunctional.
Yeah. How you doing now? Are you okay? You seem about average?
I don't really know. I mean...
Right.
But also I got a question. Like, when you're, like, masturbating, or for me anyway, it's like, when I'm with a girl, it gets, like, extra, like, huge. But when I'm, like, just masturbating or nothing, like, trying to tie one off before I go out with a girlfriend or something, it's like, it doesn't get as big. Is there, like, a reason for that, or is that normal?
Bob.
Are you having sex, Bob?
No, not sex. Oral and stuff.
Oh, my God. How old are the girls?
Huh?
How old are the young ladies?
Same age.
Oh, my God.
Son of a bitch. I swear to God, I wasn't even thinking about oral sex at 14.
You didn't know about it?
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that's possible. I was like just, rubbing the beanbag chair and stuff like that. I didn't even know that was. I thought I'd die before that happened, or I would die the first time it happened. You're 14 and you're getting oral sex from these girls?
Well, I've had it. Now I moved to a different place, so I don't really know anybody now. But
right,
I did. Yeah, and I've noticed that when I'm with the girl, it's like a lot bigger than it is.
It's just the amount of excitement you're into there.
Yeah, you're pretty comfortable with yourself by now, and you're no big thrill. Try putting a little perfume on your other wrist and sniff that. That'll get you going. All right, Bob?
Okay.
All right, Bob. Listen, Bob. Wear a condom at all times, would you?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep rotating them. At mealtime, put on a new condom.
Never take one off. Oh, Drew, you didn't get any oral sex at 14, did
Please.
you? No. John, any oral sex?
No.
John?
No.
No.
Although this confirms what we've heard from a lot of high school kids, which is that young women are performing oral sex on the males, and they consider it sort of part of the making out process.
Well, I thought it was interesting that he said not sex, but oral. It was the new Clinton definition of sex.
Yes, sir.
It's not sex.
That's right. Anal sex is not sex in our camp here.
I don't consider it sex.
It's extras. It's
more of a sport than it is than sex, if you really think about it.
Sporty.
Oh, Jesus.
Ridiculous.
Melissa.
Hey.
Hey, you're 23.
How you doing?
What's going on?
I want to talk to They Might Be Giants.
Here they are.
Melissa. We're right here.
Bear with me because I'm really nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous.
You guys are so unbelievably talented. I love you guys.
Well, thank you very much.
I saw you guys down in San Diego at 4th and B, like last year. It was the best show I've ever been to.
Did they have their horn section with them?
No.
Oh, think how much better
I
they're
remember
going to be
that
with
show.
the horn section.
I remember that show. Yeah, that was a really fun show.
Yeah, it was cool. But a question for you. What was your inspiration for Cowtown?
Geez, that was one of the first songs we ever cooked up for the band, and I can't even remember what was the inspiration for it. I think it was one of those very stream of consciousness kind of lyrics that just came out of nowhere.
Actually, I was going to ask you about the Bare Naked Ladies, but that guy beat me to it.
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh, why they don't tour with them? You mean?
Yeah, or if you guys like them, because you guys have a lot in common, like with the lyrics and stuff,
Well, they're all smart white guys.
Yeah.
But other than that,
who don't look or act like band members.
Yes, exactly.
They're intelligent and they're good and they're both real good live. But it's funny. It doesn't mean you have to pair them up. You know what I mean? Better that they should spread out and cover opposite ends of the country.
Well, they're from Canada. We're from Brooklyn.
Right. So there's that connection.
Yeah. It's an international thing.
Yeah.
Right. Melissa?
Yes.
Where are you still living in San Diego?
Yes, and I actually want to see them because they're coming to Street Scene. this weekend.
Yeah, we'll be playing outside, I think, or maybe inside under some kind of covered thing.
Try to scrounge.
You guys have been around a long
With people
time,
holding
haven't you?
hot dogs.
Yep.
And you can see him down at the Coach House too.
When is that?
Saturday night, San Juan Capistrano, the Coach House, the fabulous sit-down deal.
The legendary Coach House. And that is about halfway between L.A. and you, right?
Yeah, it's not that far.
It's a little closer to you.
To us.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
All right. Well, who cares? You'll make the drive. You love the band, right?
Oh, definitely.
All right. They'll see you
Well,
there.
thank you for your support.
Pull your top up when you get there.
Okay.
All right.
What?
I'm just so that I'm I'm looking for more of a real sort of hard edge kind of concert night.
He's still in the
it's-
UFO mode.
Man, that's just the same old, man.
Adam's
Stuck-
reliving his
yeah,
fantasies.
That's old school.
Yeah.
Right there.
As he
keep
listened
your
to those,
top on.
as he listened to those UFO songs, that's what he envisioned. He was on stage, and that's what he wanted out there in the audience, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a message for the ladies. Keep your tops on.
right.
It's cool.
All right, boys. Susan.
Settle down with that dignity stuff.
I like these guys more and more all the time. Susan, what's going on?
I've been listening to you for a while now, and I hear you guys talking about the little girl voice, how, you're going to bet on what's wrong with their life. Well, in my voice, I'm like carrying on normal conversations with people, and I get into this type of phone sex talk where they think I'm seducing them or something. I'm just talking to them regularly. I work as a reception, and I got into lots of trouble where I'd be talking to these customers, and they would start saying, inappropriate things to me, like, I'd like to see you naked, and absurd things. And I used to think, well, am I talking wrong, or something wrong with my voice, or
No.
well,
It's
why
not,
do
it's
they?
not the voice.
Okay.
You say you bring that out in men.
Yeah.
Well,
Men
yeah.
are picking up on something. You ever been raped?
Oh no, I have a totally screwed up childhood. I mean, totally screwed up. I'm in counseling, and
All right. Well, that's what they're picking up on. Is it that you're a good victim? See, that's why I'm asking if you've been raped.
okay, so it's nothing in my voice.
Have you been raped?
I was molested by my brother.
Okay, that's the stuff they're picking up on. And abusers just know that. I don't know how the hell they know it.
Were you ever raped, though?
No.
But yeah, I was going with the easiest. She was abused.
No,
She was sexually abused.
I know. It's just sometimes they go on to be victims.
Right,
and maybe you haven't gone on to be as big a victim as we might have thought.
Well, were you in abusive relationships after that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So she was a good victim.
I don't mean to be a contrarian here, but just because somebody survived abuse doesn't mean that they're necessarily putting out vibes that they're a victim.
They become.
I think there's something to be said for like guys on the phone being wildly irresponsible with total strangers.
Every single woman we speak to that was raped had early childhood victimization.
Well, I
Every
know
single
that
one, except the very occasion. How would you say?
I'm not saying that victimization is not common. I'm just saying that just because you've survived being victimized doesn't mean you're putting out vibes that you are a victim. That's like saying you can never overcome any problem.
Somehow those
No, we're not saying that.
scumbags seem to pick me out,
Sort of,
and I'm trying to figure out, is it my voice? Is it, once they say something that's inappropriate, I'm like so shocked, and I just say, okay, you asshole, get off the phone. Or, of course, I didn't do that at work. I would just get out of the conversation and be done with it. But I find that it's happening more than I think it should be, and I'm wondering, is there something I can do to stop this from happening? I mean, I go to counseling. What more can I do? I mean, my voice isn't extraordinarily strange, is it? Or
No, interesting.
Has nothing to do with your voice.
Yeah, people don't want to believe me when I say that's just the way humans are. So maybe you can help. Maybe you can help. Wait, hold on. Maybe you can help.
Do you want me to help?
Sure, Adam.
Well, because they don't want to. Nobody wants to hear me talk.
Well, no one likes to hear the doctor get preachy.
Yeah.
You go back and read your JAMA.
Yeah.
I'll have a heart-to-heart with the boys and Susan and see if I can make any headway here.
So somebody help me, please.
All right. Listen, guys are pigs. There's no doubt about that. Guys are out of line. And anybody who gets you on the other line and starts coming on to you sexually is out of line. That doesn't make it your fault.
Okay, but
but be quiet. The point is they're doing it consistently. And anytime someone does something consistently, you're the constant in that. Meaning if 1 out of every 5 guys starts going down a sexual path with you and they get another receptionist in there and it's 1 out of every 25 guys who goes down the sexual path with her, then you're the difference. Now, what is it that is coaxing that?
She's working in an office where everybody is her superior. She's the person answering the phone. She's in a subservient role. She's just completely set up by the culture, that the business culture that she's in.
But other people don't have that problem. Well, she's calling and saying she has a problem.
It is a problem. I'm just saying that it works on a bunch of different levels.
What I mean is there are many factors here.
Right.
There's no doubt about that. And obviously this could happen to anybody at any given time. Although a healthy person immediately nips it in the bud. They don't get far down that sexual road before the person hangs up or transfers them or gives them a good tongue lashing.
Well, nobody's getting that far down the road with her.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but why did I know immediately she had been victimized?
Why did Drew say you've been raped?
Immediately.
The second she said, guys keep calling and keep saying this.
Yeah, they get farther than I'd like.
Of course they do.
Because that's what happens to people who are abused as children, without exception. It's just the way it is. Now, you can do something about it, and I'm not saying you can't do anything about it. It's just the consequence of the circumstance of your childhood.
Well, and I think what John's objecting to, and it's only because John's a real good guy, is the stigma of once a victim, always a victim.
Right, which is not the case. And we're not saying that.
I'd like to say
Well, it is the case unless you get some help.
Yeah,
yes.
Which you're doing.
I mean, I think I have a good counselor, and I've been at it for like 2 years now, and I know
You're just getting started, Susan. Just getting started.
I've heard Adam say it takes 5 years or plus.
Yeah.
Well, you were molested by your brother?
Right.
For how long?
For about 6 months.
And anything before or after that?
No, he moved on to my other sister.
All right. And your parents didn't do anything about it or weren't aware of it?
They were totally oblivious.
Right.
To a lot of things, you know.
Why?
A lot of things.
How come?
Because they were... and they went to bed at 9 o'clock, and after their lights went out, it didn't matter what happened. I'd be out all night.
Wow.
And then you went on to some bad or abusive relationships after that?
Totally. At 12 years old, I was dating an 18-year-old jewel thief. So, it goes from there.
Right. Okay.
It sucks.
So you had many years of that, and only at 38 or 39 did you begin counseling.
Okay.
All right. So you had 39 years of a certain life, and you expect to undo it in 24 months of counseling, and it just doesn't happen that fast. Now, the fact that you're in counseling, the fact that you're calling up, and the fact that you present this as a problem means you're making headway.
Right.
It's not going to happen overnight.
I mean, you posed an interesting question, though, and the one that we've never been able to answer, one that we every night question about is, how do these guys know it? How do these assholes know they can get away with this? How do they pick out the victims? What kind of radar do they have that these assholes can do this every time? And these are the people that get raped and get into the abusive relationships, and the guys go after these women.
Right.
What is that?
Don't know. Haven't figured it out, but they know. And that's the interesting phenomenon. When we talk to it happens every other night. Some girl calls in, says she's 16. She has a 22-year-old boyfriend, and he just date raped her in his van. And we always say, what happened before that? And inevitably, something happened before that. Something with the babysitter, something with the stepdad, something, 6, 7 years old, what have you. Something set them up. Doesn't make it their fault. Doesn't mean
their fault.
Doesn't mean the guy's not a criminal. Doesn't mean the guy doesn't deserve to, be locked up for the rest of his life.
But are you saying? I mean,
But there's groundwork.
Are you sure you're not in this case? You're not using the Dr. Laura defense of, there's something there. We know what, but what did you really call about? That we were talking about before.
Right. We're talking about before the show started.
That Dr. Laura always turns it around with this. Why are you really calling? Because lots of people have things that happen in their past. I just think that I just know so many people are in work environments where they are the lowest person on the totem pole, and they're constantly being hammered on, hit on by guys who are totally out of line, and it's.
But the guys that do that, certain kinds of guys do that. The ones that know they can get away with it.
But they're also, they're in power structures. They're in power structures where they can get away with it. They can. How many people are somebody's boss? And if the roles were reversed, if she was sitting in the corner office and somebody came in and was that inappropriate, she could fire them.
Well,
she can't fire anybody.
You're actually touching on an issue that's a hot button for me, which is why people in authority must be healthy and must be held accountable for behavior. It's why the Clinton thing freaks me out,
right?
Because those are the people that set the structure for the entire social fabric. And the people who are unhealthy, like Susan, are completely victimized by these people in power if they misuse their position.
Yeah.
And it is the responsibility of anybody ahead of anybody to not do that, whether it's a teacher, a physician, a dentist. I'll give a GD what it is. But that's the way that society has to work, and the society has to maintain that.
All right, Drew.
To react to that. I'm sorry.
Why don't you put the oxygen mask on?
Right,
I think you overexerted there. When Drew does that about once a year, it's like when some big fat NFL lineman picks up a fumble around the 5 and rumbles 95 yards. He's got to hit the sideline. There was that picture of him sucking off the oxygen mask. That's what Drew's got to do now. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more of They Might Be Giants.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Phone number's 1-800-LOVE-191.
We'll be right back.
UEBN.
Oh, yeah, right there. It's LoveLine on WEBN.
Hey, it's the LoveLine. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. They Might Be Giants are here, John and Jonathan. Severe Tire Damage is the name of the CD, and actually we're going to hear something off of that. Now,
we're feeling the love.
Most of the stuff on the CD is live, and it's stuff that's been on other CDs before, but not this one, correct?
Yes, we've got a single out. It's a brand new studio recording of a song called Dr. Worm, and we've done a video for it. It's actually... it's on the box. You ever watch the box?
I have seen the box where people request videos.
Right. Yeah, it's on the box now, which is kind of interesting.
Do you have to?
Strange.
Do you pay for those?
Do we pay?
No, does one pay when you request a song? It's like $3.95.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. Yeah, people call up and request it, and you can see the video that you paid for. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's there.
It's old-fashioned, but I like the potluck variety where I just sit there and get surprised by, hey, it's the Culture Club.
Yeah,
well, it's a different selection of the box. It's like a very odd Vox Popula kind of.
We love the box.
Is the box? Is it any kind of stepping stone to MTV, or do they not care at all?
I have no idea. I think the box primarily plays a lot of stuff that is really a little bit on the fringe. I think they play a lot of rap stuff that's too extreme for like the for the mainstream thing,
like a Korn video or something. Something pretty hardcore like that. Because it seems like every time I do see that, I see something that seems a little edgy, something I wouldn't see.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys know what number the worm is? I mean,
Dr. Worm. No. We just have to sit through all the Old Dirty Bastard videos.
All right, so
check out Dr. Worm.
Keep your eye on the box, and now keep your ear on the box.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm. I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'll leave the front unlocked, 'cause I can't hear the doorbell. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr. Worm.
Oh, yes, that is Dr. Worm. They might be giants off of severe tire damage. And I got to say, not only is that a good song, but that sounds like there should be a series called Dr. Worm. It really sounds like, can you see a guy in with a stethoscope and he's chasing a guy firing a gun? And
now it needs to be a cartoon.
Okay.
A claymation.
Yeah. It just had a very, sort of 60s theme song thing to it.
Yeah, I think Robert Culp,
and a whole montage.
Bring him back.
The one time he's...
Dig him up.
There's one shot where he's, jumping on the hood of a car and getting knocked into the boxes, and the other one where he's with the beautiful woman out on a date.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. And the horns, again.
Yeah.
Very strong in
You're
there.
flagging those horns.
The Velcro horns. Well, they'll be happy to be getting so much mention.
They sound great.
They get the ladies, they get the mention.
Well, to me, and I don't mean to cut you off, and with the exception of UFO, there's no song that doesn't sound better without some horns. It just rounds the whole thing out for me. You just can't go wrong. All right, so another nice effort from They Might Be Giants.
I was just getting hyper excited about the fact that the producer or the woman from the doorway.
Lisa, the phone screener, yeah.
The phone screener just came in with the number for Dr. Worm to be requested on the box. It's number 412.
Right, 412.
On the box, you can see the video for Dr. Worm by They Might Be Giants.
And what's going on in that video?
It was filmed in Brooklyn. It's a lot
of performance.
It's a lot of performance. It's set in a sort of a Soviet style medical office. Probably not.
Hold on a second. Let me give you the right answer. Chick pulls her top up.
No.
There's a bunch of stone teenagers who are thinking about phoning this in right now.
There is animation. There's a Robert Culp moment, but
and the chick pulls her top up at the end. That's right.
You're like living in some 80s.
412, everybody. See the chick.
412. Yeah.
I'm trying to get.
Thanks for helping.
I'm trying to get some hits on the box, boys. This whole the guys playing the cello in Greenwich Village thing. It believe me.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no cellos in our video, man.
The Soviet theme. Okay.
Yeah, there's a Soviet thing. I know you stepped off at the Soviet. That's like the big, ejector.
See glazing over.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God. He said Soviet.
People don't want to see
Balin
Gorby in some summit. They want a chick with her top up.
There's some very cool animation in the video.
Okay, we'll look for that.
Well worth the $3.95.
Oh no, it doesn't cost that much.
Doesn't it? It's like how many do you get?
How much does the box cost?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's like a jukebox.
Yeah.
They bill you a few bucks and you get to pick out a few. And I want you to pick Dr. Worm 3 times if you have 3 selections.
412. That number is 412.
Josh.
Hello.
You're 17.
Ace Rock Cola.
Let me just do. Thank you.
Great.
Let me just do a quick informal poll here of our young listeners. If there was a video that was going to be on the box, one of them was about the former Soviet Union, and the other one was a chick pulling her top up. Which one would you go for?
I don't know.
Okay.
See, there you go.
My
point exactly.
Why do we got to have such tards
I think he
calling
needs
this
to,
show?
He needs to know more. He needs to know more about the song.
What's wrong with you, Josh?
He's
You're 17.
Adam, I'd probably pick the one with the top.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Jack.
Whatever.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
Who would you pick?
Just what's your question? I'll discuss it with you.
First, I just wanted to say that you guys really rock. I really appreciate all the stuff you guys do. And I had a question about you. I actually had a comment for you, Adam. Do you remember when you had Ron Jeremy on and you wanted the video "Spank Me, F Me"?
Yes.
I have a number for you that has that video.
Really?
Yes.
Well, How much is it going to cost me?
I have no idea. Probably basic price. I don't know how much a porno is nowadays.
Well, Ron promised me he'd send it to me. I got it. Let me just backtrack and get the boys caught up. We had Larry Flint in here about a year ago. I asked Larry what other publications were under the Flint umbrella, and it's weird. He does some sailing books and like some computer magazines and things like that. But one of them,
see, we think that's nice.
One of them is Busty. And I said, Larry's, I need Busty. I need a year subscription to Busty, which has since run out, by the way, if Larry's listening. And I said, Larry's got as my witness. I'll bring that empire to its knees if I don't get a Busty subscription. And 3 weeks later, I got my first issue of Busty. And I was looking
through. Your mail carrier must have been very proud of you.
Comes in a plain brown bag. Like the guys who deliver the mail aren't hip to that by now. But one of the first issues I had was they were doing a movie review. It starred Ron Jeremy, Kayla Cleavage.
You're reading the articles.
They do some pretty funny writing in those things. And Minka, the big busted Asian porn star. And when we had Ron, and I really wanted to get hold of this video because you just saw a few snippets of it, and I thought this would be good. So I called the video store and I said, the movie's called Spank Me, F Me, but they say the whole thing.
We understand.
So I called the video store and I said it that way. Excuse me, do you have Spank Me, F Me? And the guy went, huh? I said, Spank Me, F Me.
Did you preface this by saying, like, I'm looking for a porno video?
I may have used adult selection.
Oh, okay.
And then he didn't know what I was talking about, so I finally said Spank Me, and then I said the whole word. And then he hung up. So when Ron came in, I said, I need Spank Me, F Me. And Ron hung up. No, Ron said he would get it to me, and he never did. But Josh?
Yeah.
Are you there? What's that phone number?
It's
Wait a minute. Maybe you should tell me off the air. I don't want everyone calling and clogging up the lines when I'm trying to call.
Yeah.
All right. Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right. You have another question?
Yeah, actually, I will be honest, I do smoke marijuana, and I was wondering, is it worse if you're smoking chronic a lot? Or
That's not what this says here on the screen.
What's the screen say?
It says that his dad's dating the girl he's dating mom's gonna marry his dad or something.
Yeah. I'm dating a girl right now.
And by the way, the more pot you smoke, the worse it is. All right. There you go.
Okay. I'm dating a girl right now.
Tends to make you forget your questions.
Yeah.
I'm dating a girl right now, and I've been with her for a long time. And my dad now wants to date her mom.
Wants to date her mom.
No, is dating her mom. Wants to marry her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, can that affect my relationship with her?
Well, it can if she moves in with you.
No, but I mean, won't it be like...
your baby's going to have 4 arms or something?
No, you're not biologically related. It's not incest, but it's certainly...
Is there a legal issue?
I don't know, but
it's not a legal issue.
It certainly is not a healthy circumstance for a family to try to establish itself.
Yeah, it's a little weird. On the other hand, you're 17 and she's how old?
She's 17.
It's like a workplace thing, you know. When they're always going to be in that workplace, and what if it doesn't work out?
But what if they don't get married for another couple years and they're out of the house and everything? That's not that weird, you know what I mean? It's a little weird around Christmas and Thanksgiving, but it's extra super weird if they get married tomorrow and they move in with you.
Well, I mean, because we will always be known as the couple where my mom or my dad and her mom are married, and we're kind of stepbrother and stepsister.
Right.
But we're together.
It is weird, but it's not biologically weird, and you have an excuse, which is you got there before Dad did.
Well,
it's weirder if Dad and Mom got married, and then like if Peter started dating Marcia.
Yeah. But like, since we're before, is it different legally? You don't know.
It is, except for no one will ever know.
No, well...
I'll just assume the worst, that you guys met in the hall.
Okay.
All right, you guys have any takes on this?
I don't think there's a legal problem there.
No.
I think you're in the clear, and hopefully it won't happen for a year, and then everything will be cool.
Yeah.
Life's weird.
Life is weird, but you'll move out of the house. If you can, you got to get out of the house. You can't all move in together. She's got to live in the yard.
I wanted to say to the band really quick, I've never heard you guys before, but I listened to your music just now, and it sounds really good.
Cool, cool.
Nice.
Come see us. We're on tour.
See what that pot does?
Hey.
Oh, I'm just kidding, fellas. No, that's quite a testimonial. Most are listeners.
I like the way you cut him off right away when he says,
"Oh, listen, he has 15 questions."
I like you guys. Click.
I don't know. Josh? See that? He's gone. Hey, Josh?
I'm still here.
Yeah, you got to hang on because you got to give me that number.
Yeah, I know. I want to give you that number.
Okay, and you love the band, right?
I love the band.
Yeah, okay.
We love you, Josh.
All right, Drew, we're going to go to break.
Yeah.
You get that number for me?
Me?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
And?
No, I'll get the number. All right, we'll be back with it. They might be giants.
LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine will be right back. WEBN.
LoveLine, only on WEBN.
Hi, I'm Robin Leach with those champagne wishes and caviar dreams. And you're listening to LoveLine with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Yeah. All right. We're here with the Johns. John and John from They Might Be Giants. We're just having a little banana fana discussion during the break there. Drew's got his trail mix, and he's caught a second win. You ready to roll here, Drew?
Let's go.
Drew likes to do a lot of head nodding.
We're going into the speed round now.
Kimya,
Yes.
you're 22.
Yes.
What nationality are you, Kimya?
My father's from Iran.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Interesting name.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Well, my comment is for They Might Be Giants. Johns, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
We're here. We're here talking about sex on the radio and feeling very shy.
Yeah, my favorite subject. Not. Okay. Anyways,
Well, they kill you in Iran, right? If you have
not
sex,
as bad
right?
as it used to be.
Oh, okay.
In fact, my parents are planning on taking me this summer. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. But can't you get shot for wearing sandals?
What?
No. All right, ask the band a question.
Well, first off, I met you guys way back in '92. I told my friends.
Wow.
We used to call it Polka Fest of '92. I'm from Milwaukee.
Oh, right.
I was on the Majeska stage.
You're kidding. Wow, we should explain to the people listening. We were doing a show at the Majeska Theater in Milwaukee. We were playing a song, the only polka in our show, called The Famous Polka.
Yep.
And it was about, I don't know, how far into the show? It was like an hour?
About 40 seconds into the song, and it was about halfway through the show.
Right. We were doing the show, and the security guys were kind of holding everybody in their seats. Everyone was standing up, but nobody was in the aisle. There's like a big aisle and a big front in front of the stage. And usually people dance at our shows. So I said this thing that I will forever regret, which is I said, I'm sure the fire marshal wouldn't mind if you all came down and danced. Which the audience in the front row took as an invitation to jump up onto the stage.
Oh, I see.
And, I mean, obviously, like, all the aisle filled and people started dancing. But also, suddenly there was, like, a few dozen people on the front of the stage, which was actually a makeshift kind of apron above an orchestra pit. And they started dancing, and... well, why don't you tell the rest of the story? Were you in the...
Yeah, I was on the stage when it collapsed.
And what was it like?
Oh, it was so much fun. I was going, I'm there. I got on the stage, and about 40 seconds into it, I mean, I just remember smiling and poking away, and all of a sudden, boom, it fell. And I'm like, did that just happen? That was kind of fun.
It looked really mysterious.
And
Because it looked like everybody sat down at the same time.
Weren't you on the stage when it collapsed as
We
well?
were on the part that didn't collapse.
We were on the back, behind the fire curtain, so we were fine. And then we were just, it was like this, Doug Henning, disappearing thing. All of a sudden, all these people dancing just went away.
Pits could be like 12 feet down.
Yeah, it was.
Luckily, it was only maybe 4.
Did anybody get hurt?
A few people went. Did you go? Were you one of the people who went to the hospital?
I wasn't one of them, but my friend was. Her ribs, she had 2 of them sticking out afterwards.
Oh, dang.
I did meet you guys. I remember you guys bringing KFC. I've been telling my friend all these years about this.
Wait, you mean she dislocated her ribs? They were sticking out of her chest.
Well, there was bleed. There was, like, blood on her side. There was, like, something poking out.
So she had compound fractures in her
Get
ribs?
out. I never heard about that.
Something.
No.
Well.
People do that. They go, he cracked his head wide open.
I saw his brain.
Well, I guess there were like there was like a half dozen people who were hospitalized, but it was I have to say when that happened, I the first thing I thought was, it's been really interesting being a performer in the rock business. I wonder what I'll be doing now, because it really seemed obvious that They Might Be Giants' career had just ended.
That's right. We got to see it.
Yeah.
And in Milwaukee.
And there was never a lawsuit or anything like that?
We were expecting it, but nothing ever happened.
Well, it's the kid's fault. You know, they heard roll out the barrels and they'll charge the stage.
Milwaukee is a huge polka town. It's a big German, Polish community.
We got the polka dispensation.
And apparently some Persians in there as well.
Yeah, well, they're known for their polka.
The Persian polka.
I gotta say, and I know this may sound a little corny, but I'll tell you, the Middle East could use a little polka music about now. They really could. That's what that country's lacking. They're singing like someone stepped on their foot over there.
What's my dad doing in Israel?
Oh, it's a long story. I don't want to get into that. But the point is wouldn't it be a better place if there's a little polka music piped into that area of the world?
Absolutely.
Think about it. Right now, what is their music? Actually, a guy like building a bomb to this. Hey,
it's all about love.
Yeah, you can't kill the white infidel with this playing in the background, can you?
You might.
This is the white infidel playing the music.
After a couple hours, you may want to kill the white infidel, but just in small spurts, I think you'd be happier.
We only do one polka. That's why it's the famous polka.
Just to show your range out there. Tony.
How's it going?
Good. You're 21.
Yep. Let me get this out of the way. Dr. Drew, I work with one of the most smartest engineers in the world, and I would put you next to him any day.
Well, thank you, Tony.
Oh, please.
And
He's
Adam,
not that smart, Drew.
Wait a minute. Let him give you a compliment.
Adam, most of the time it sounds like it's just a bunch of crap rolling out of your mouth, and then all of a sudden, it's the last few sentences tie together and make it absolutely awesome.
That's right. It's like a big dookie drawstring right at the very end, just cinching the whole string of crap together. I think I may have done it right there.
What's up, Tony?
I am just as fired up about this Clinton thing as you sound like you are. I think that this whole thing definitely has an impact on the youth of America, and if it doesn't, it definitely should. Because we elect the most public man in the world, and we let him get away with behaving like this.
Well, how do we let him get away with it?
Presidents have been doing this.
All right. I don't think Clinton's getting away with this, by the way. It doesn't, sure as hell doesn't sound like it. Not in the last few days. But I agree with you. I mean, I'm split here because I'm an atheist who really doesn't care about anyone but myself. But on the other hand, I do understand that as the sort of leader of the free world, you really should try to set some kind of moral example. At least,
especially
here's my big beef with the guy. Well, here's the thing that's I've always thought about. What are your chances of becoming the president of the United States of America? And then once you are the president of the United States of America, it's such a brief page in history that you're actually in the White House. Wouldn't you think to sort of keep it together for that relatively small period of time? It's a bat of an eye when you look at the history of the world and the country.
Or even a lifetime. You know, it's a very small period of someone's life.
Yeah, we're basically asking most guys to pull it together for 4 years and others to pull it together for 8 years. But when you look at the guy is going to live until he's 85, the 8 years isn't much. It's equivalent to college and some grad school.
You got a few other things to occupy your time while you're there.
Meanwhile, you go to China a couple of times and shake a few hands. You're not going to get too bored. You can whack off on Air Force One. I think they have a whole room dedicated to that. The point is you're going to be judged and written about and go down in history for the rest of your life, your family, your legacy. 500 years from now, people will talk about you, and they're going to judge you on this very small period of time, and you're going to bang an intern, a chubby intern. What kind of thinking is that? I mean, that's almost retarded thinking. And you know he's got a problem, or he wouldn't risk it. You know, I mean, that's the power of the drama, if you think about it.
The chaos.
He doesn't care if he's in the White House. He doesn't care that there's cameras all over the place. He doesn't care that he's being crucified now in front of the press and the nation. He needed the BJ. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful that impulse is.
It's also the grandiosity and the misuse of power and stuff. I mean, I heard him apologize tonight. I feel so sorry for the guy, but he still can't go all the way with the apologies.
Yeah, but
he goes, I'm so sorry, but I'm so used to giving forgiveness to other people.
All right.
And I'm finding the role of asking
he was practically crying. What do you want him to do? Start crying and bend over?
I feel sorry for the guy, but he's not. There's really still not.
But listen, politicians aren't allowed to speak like human beings. They're really not. And I wish one would. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
I wish a guy just get up there and he'd have a little sweat on his upper lip and his tie would be loose and he'd say, you know what, listen, I screwed up. I can't lie to you. And those of you who are married know.
I feel like he was set up, though. He's like, how many people, he's like lying about sex. Is that a reason, that to knock him out of office?
I don't think.
I think it's as absolutely crazy, embarrassing, weird.
We'll find out. We'll find out to what lengths he went to lie about it.
I don't think that him lying about an affair is knock a guy out of the office.
No.
I think a long history of abuse of power is a reason, and I think that's what it's starting to look like. And I don't want him knocked out any more than the next guy, but I think things are starting to unfurl like he's been at this for a long time, and I don't like a guy abusing his power that way. That's
my deal.
Not kosher. All right, don't mind the blowjob part though. I'm all for that. Don't misunderstand me. I know there's a lot of kids listening. I don't want them to misconstrue what I'm saying.
Let's go to break, please.
Okay.
Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back on LoveLine in just a minute or two. Call 1-800-LOVE-191. WEBN.
I've never been in a gay bar in my life.
Walk past.
John, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure. Hey, our publicist asked me to remind everyone out there that we have a Dial-A-Song service online at dialasong.com. It's exactly what it sounds like.
They Might Be Giants. Severe Tire Damage is the name of the latest. And guys, we have a lot of bands on the show, and I have a lot of CDs that I get free, and they usually float around the trunk of my car until somebody steps on them. But this one's going right into the CD player.
It's got horns.
It's got the horns. It sounds great, and it's all the best stuff, plus some new stuff, too. So we do appreciate it.
Excellent.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Our pleasure. Best of luck. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Mommy! This has been LoveLine. The views expressed on LoveLine are not necessarily those of the staff, the management, or the sponsors of this radio station. And are probably not the views of Westwood One Entertainment. LoveLine is produced by Ann Wilkins Ingle. Now, please listen to this station longer.